For today's tutorial, we will be showing the core concepts, overview, user flow and basic features of the platform. First you need to log in to your admin account, then it will bring you to home page. But let's pause for a sec before we go into Competency tab. What is a competency? It is a list of capabilities and behaviors created for a specific job role with clear detailed descriptions. Now I will be showing you what is inside the Competency tab. To create a new competency, click on the Competency button. But before that, you may click on the Status dropdown to see which ones are active, draft or inactive. Once you click the Competency button, click on Preview. You will see a detailed description for one of it. If you wish to get it, click on the Get button. It will bring you to the Edit Competency page. You will need to fill in all the fields as required as shown in this example. Over here you may proceed to fill in the necessary fields as required. You can see in this example I am filling up the description for each criteria so that it is clear for employees to gauge. Remember to fill in the name for the behavior as well as the weightage component so that you can save later. Make sure to save it as draft before you proceed to publish it. To clone a competency, click on the Competency button. Then click the drop-down followed by VN General. You will see a clone button, but over here I already done that. If you wish to create a new competency, you can click on the New Blank Competency button at the top left. You will need to also fill in all the fields as required. It is the same step as before. You will need to fill up the necessary fields. Once you are done, you may choose either Save as Draft or Save and Activate. In this example, I did not allocate properly for the 100% weightage, so I will need to reallocate again. To do that I need to fill in another new behavior and weightage score, and I have to do it until it hits 100%. As you may notice, I have to add in more behaviors and make sure the weightage adds up to 100. This is important, otherwise you are unable to proceed. That's when I click Save and Activate. The system will notify me it is successful. It will appear in the active list inside the Dictionary tab. Next, to edit a competency, you will need to select that competency and click Edit. You may proceed to edit any of the fields as necessary. You may also edit the employee levels by assigning a score. Once done, click Save. The system will notify you it has been successfully updated. Next, to create a framework you need to click on Competency tab followed by Framework tab. Click on Create Framework button to create a new framework. You will need to fill in all the fields as required. You may utilize the AI Enhanced Description button to help you with it. For the competencies below, you can also click on the AI Map Competencies button to assist you. The system will show the mapping of competencies once it is successful. Sometimes it could take a while depending on the load, but generally it helps to create a complete set of description for you. Now we move on to position. A position is where an employee is assigned as according to their job descriptions. To view or create a position, click on Organization tab then followed by Position tab. Once you are in, select the position to view. You will see the statistics and list of competencies for that position. You can also filter the chart by clicking on the checkboxes. To create a new position, you can either click on Import Position or click on Create New Position button. Choose the position that fits your job description the closest. For this example, I just choose a random position. Once you are in, you may proceed to edit the name, description and assign members to that position. Now here's the important thing to note. You will need to select the primary member for the position, otherwise the employee will not have any position assigned to them. You may scroll down to edit the competencies to your liking. One thing to note here, when you are done, make sure to select Active under the status before clicking the Save button. Once it is done, system will notify you it is successful. Now let's move on to levels. Levels are assigned to the particular job role depending on the seniority and experience the employee has, and in this example we can see the junior role, mid-level and mid-level manager are assigned by different type of level. This is to differentiate their role and experience. To edit levels, click on one of the competencies in the Dictionary tab then click Edit. Go to the Assign by Level tab. You may assign the level score for each employee level. Once you are done, click Save and the system will notify you of the successful update. Next, let's move on to appraisal. An appraisal is where your employer, manager or fellow employees giving ratings on your work performance. To start an appraisal, click on Competency tab then followed by Appraisal tab. Once in, click on Create an Appraisal button. Select New Blank Mass Appraisal, then fill in the name, dates, description. Before adding any employee for appraisal, you need to click on Save as Draft button. You can see in this example how I go about filling up the necessary fields before I can add any oddities. Once done, click on the Add button. Select the person you wish to audit and who is auditing the person. In this example, I will just randomly choose a person as manager. Then scroll down to select the correct position, then click Save. Once done, you may click on Publish Appraisal. The system will notify when it is successful and you will see it being listed. In today's tutorial, we learned the core concepts of competencies, the overview, the user flow and the basic features. To summarize, the competency dictionary is divided into 3 different parts: framework, positions and levels. Then it will lead to creating a mass appraisal. This will allow employees to check their areas for improvement and strengths, and admin or managers can develop training plan for skill gaps. In our next tutorial, we will be learning how to clone a competency collection. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and like our videos. See you soon.